Okay, this is on the Summerhays job, number 55440, install on 10, 2, and 3. I don't know who the installer is yet. But if you come down the stairs, we have this existing furnace here, which we're replacing. It is a zone system. We're replacing the zone panel. We're replacing the dampers and thermostats and the whole seat thing, AC with the heat pump and everything. So anyways, let's see. So our furnace is going to be, I forget the measurement, but I think same as this duct, straight down. I think it was 2 3/4. I'm sorry. The opposite. Our furnace is going to be straight with this side here. So let's see. I brought my tape measure out already, but it's marked right here. There's the furnace to here. Then our filter box. I straightened things out with the wall because things weren't straight with the ducts, so that's why our filter box is different than that. It'll go to there. Then I have a duct that'll go all the way to the wall. And I did that because you can see that return air on the back. Jason said we need to add. So we're going to take this out and we're going to put in a 3-inch 30 by 3 U-shaped duct with 2 end caps. But on the other side of this wall, he has a 14 by 14 flat grill right here. So we're just going to extend it, take this off and put a 30 by 14 flat grill in its place. Just make sure you don't cut your hole in that return air bigger than a 20 by 8, otherwise the grill will be really loud. And you can probably even cut it a little bit smaller than that if you really wanted to. But make sure you cut it at the very top, you know, get it as high as you can away from the blower. Okay, anywho, the back of the furnace will be 3 inches off the back wall. Duct just as it shows. So a little piece, 6-inch canvas, and then let's see, quoted there, little piece, 6-inch canvas. That doesn't make sense. I'm going to have to get my tape measure out again. I could, but... Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. 6-inch canvas. Then I have you replacing these 2 dampers. And you know what? I made you 2 new ducts to put in there, but I think that, looking at this again, I think I'm just going to leave the existing duct. There's no reason to do a cut line because you can reach up inside and seal all this. So this is 21 inches, and so this damper here is going to be 21 by 18. That one is 21 by 10. Sorry, this is 20 by 18, that's 20 by 10. So you're going to have a 1-inch gap on the back. So you can just put an angle, you know, there, just to make do of that. Anyway, but so that's that. Filter box that. So I have 22.5-inch throat on this. So you're going to cut that hole here and then just put an end cap on this side. And then on this side, you're going to be tied against the wall and I have reducer. I still need to draw the cut lines, but you're going to be cutting right here at this joint and now right here at this joint below the dampers. And okay, go to the next page. Okay, combustion air, not applicable. Vent, you're going to tie onto the existing 3-inch PVC. So when you get this over, you can push it over a little bit to get our 1-inch clearance from here. Would be best. And yeah. Otherwise, I just gave you standard fittings. The gas, so from the caulk, gonna just pretty much normal. Add a T-drip leg and flex. AC, we'll go over that in a minute. Drain to the floor, standard order. He said he'll have all this salt moved for us. I said we can probably push the salt container aside when we get here. Thermostat. So you have a S40 and you have an iHarmony zone board. You're going to replace this with an iHarmony. I'll have to check make sure he did order a sensor for the basement. So we're going to replace those dampers. Upsize the existing basement return air to a 30 by 14 flat. I went over that. So replace humidifier. This is not on the scope, so I won't let Jason tell him to order it. I'm sure he just forgot. But when you reinstall it, I would reinstall it in a better place. Looks like maybe they moved it from here so they can get their salt in, so keep that in mind. But rehook onto the hot water and I'll give you some pipe for that. Okay, so on the AC, let's see. Let's just go outside real quick. So the AC sits on the far east side. The breaker for it is in this main panel. It is a 30 amp breaker, which is okay, so we'll leave that. And so we're going to reuse the existing disconnect, put on a new whip. So this pad is 48, so we're just going to put a big pad on top of this one and put some spacers on it a little bit to level our unit. But that'll get it out of the dirt and a little easier to do. So I'll give you, we're going to flush the 7/8 line set. I'm ordering you 6 feet of 7/8 Rubitex, and that is it. Thank you.